really around that new partner onboarding and acceleration. And Phil, I think I'm going to start with you on this one. Thinking about your experiences, obviously something you deal with on a day-to-day basis, what are your thoughts and guidance around how do you accelerate that onboarding process? How do you help new partners to ramp up faster? And I think critically from a vendor perspective, how do you get them to ramp up faster in order to reduce that time to revenue? So how do you get that partner to revenue faster?
Sure.
Any tactics, tools you've seen to be effective?
Well, great question, and absolutely, especially in our universe at IGEL here, we have a varying flavor of partners that access all balance channel mechanics, our partner portal, from our distributors, our value-added resellers, our MSPs, our GSIs, our OEM partners. So you can imagine there's lots of moving pieces that go into onboarding a new partner, and really for us, it's all about really streamlining the onboarding process and using channel mechanics and all balance to guide our partner journeys. It really helps us kind of break up the onboarding steps into clear step-by-step guidance for these partners. It's also important that because we have such a variety of partners that we have the ability to customize each journey depending on the DNA of the partners that we are engaging with. This could include things like custom onboard paths for our MSPs, that include extra enablement because they are the first line of defense and support for our customers. And same with our distributors. Distributors have a heavy lift. They're not only interfacing with our partners and helping us onboard net new partners, but then they're also responsible for things like our renewals and our other platforms that we use, and they are able to engage our partners and get them into these quickly. I also think really having clear objectives for the partners as they go through this journey that helps align goals, not only our goals with the partners, but then align us with our partners' goals. This really kind of ensures shared focus and accountability at the end of the day. And when you pair this all with automation and it ties into our own workflows, it kind of remediates those repetitive tasks and allows our partners to get up and moving quickly and on to the next steps as they mature through their journey. At the end of the day, and it's always on us to continue to gather feedback from our partners to make sure that we're not experiencing any bottlenecks in this process and allow us to cater this journey, if you will, to each type of our partners and get them to revenue quicker.
Yeah, that's great, Phil. I love what you said about getting feedback from the partners as well, right? I've heard some people advise you actually go through that onboarding process yourself and see what it's like to be a partner, right? Be surprised at how many bottlenecks there actually are. I think having empathy for that experience is probably a good idea. Mark, Balaji, anything to add to that?
Nothing more than the clear objectives piece. I would echo really loudly. Being aligned on those clear objectives between those organizations is incredibly important. It's so easy to go off and think, the benefit that you're getting out of this and the benefit that the partner's getting out of this are the same when they may not be quite the same. And keeping them aligned keeps that partnership going and keeps the engagement going. So I'd echo that from what Phil said for sure.
Yeah, I like what Phil said around using distributors and MDF, especially to enablement. Sometimes a lot of us, we don't rely upon our distributors to enable our partners. And, there are many partners out there, the mid to smaller partners that need to be enabled for them to accelerate and come up those tiers. So I would encourage people, especially who are using a two-tier system with distributors and resellers, to use your distributors to help enable those smaller partners and get them up to speed.